take ownership for your life. Nobody can live your dream for you but you. Nobody's going to take care of your business like you. Stop coming up with excuses. Don't give yourself permission to continue to live a small life. You can't fit a big dream into a small life.
Ne touche pas la pelle. Ne faut chanter, touche pas. Ou alors tu te poses un casier de pierre pour la dame. Ne faut chanter, touche pas la dame.
Jusqu'à là où il y a la pelle.
Attendez, te montre comment il revient sur là.
Feels really good. I have the fan right here. Anyway, I was just monitoring construction. The guys are still doing their own thing. We had to make some changes here and there. Guys, we have 2 weeks. This is the first week. Next week is going to be the last week for Christmas break, and then school starts again. So hopefully we're gonna be done. There are some type of finishes that I don't think we're gonna do right now. I think when school is over in June, that's when we're gonna do those things. But at least you guys can already see the ground. It's looking good. That's a long time coming, seriously. Because I remember how it used to piss me off. My sister and I, we used to be like, when are we ever gonna do it? And construction of these buildings have been a roller coaster. Either you're dealing with the government, you know, destroying part of our school, and we had to rebuild it, which means that any type of other construction that was scheduled that time, you know, that summertime, was postponed for the next year because we only have 3 months to do any type of construction. School goes from September all the way to June, and then we have June, July, and August to do any type of construction. So yeah, we've had a lot of setbacks, and I know many people, you know, I was talking to one of the guys last time. He's been working here forever, for the last 4 years, and then he was like, Madam, don't you think you can fix this thing and this, that? And then I just shook my head, because I was like, in 3 months, I have 3 months a year to do anything. You guys think I'm gonna be able to do all of it? No. And then also the money, it's not just the labor, it's also the money. The money is millions. Last year we spent about 18 to 19 million. Because I remember when I did the math, because I did the whole, you know, accounting with my brother, and I broke it down into the materials, the labor, the electrician, the plumber, the builders. We spent 19 million in 3 months. I mean, it wasn't even 3 months because school had started, we were still in construction. And then all the construction finished around October. We started June. That was, you guys remember the time that I was doing the restrooms, because I had to demolish the whole restroom. I was redoing it. At the same time, this building here is new. It's actually the 3rd building. It's new because the government had destroyed the old building and destroyed the gate, the front of our school. So we had to do a lot of construction. And I remember in that space, you know, like in a matter of like 5 months, we spent close to 19 million. So this year, we had to fix the roof. I didn't even show you guys because I was in the US, but the roof on the old building, the first building, the roof was messed up. So we had to fix it. That was another 4 to 5 million. It was probably 5 million something if I do the math right now. And then now this construction that we're doing here is probably going to cost us about 4 million. Okay. The plumber is here today, so I was working with him, showing him some of the things that he has to do. Oh, construction, the road. The government is building the road. I know I told you guys that maybe last year. They're still working on the road. It's been taking forever since last year. They started last year during that time when they demolished us. That was around the time that they got started, and then they stopped and just started again like couple months ago, like 2-3 months ago. And now I found out they have a Chinese manager. Like there's a Chinese team that came, and then they got the contract, the construction contract to build the road, so they're the one managing those construction. So apparently because they came, now work is progressing, because Cameroonians apparently are lazy. So work is progressing with the Chinese folks. So they're the one managing all the road construction. Oh, that's the plumber coming. He went to the market to get some additional tools that he needed. So I just saw him coming in. Anyway, so that's how my day is gonna go. I'm just sitting here. I've been sitting here for like an hour talking about school stuff with my sister, brainstorming how we still have to put money, more money in order to finish all of it. If it was just one building, one tiny building, whatever, we're gonna be good. But because we keep on building and building, because we're estimating at least 600, I think that's the max that we can have, 600 students here. Right now we close to 400, so we still have 200 more, so which means we still need more classrooms. And at some point, the second building still has to go up one more floor. Right now it has a roof, but it still has to go up one more floor, guys. And then construction materials, expensive. Like since last year that I've been building my apartment complex, like the materials have just been going up and up and up. So whoever is doing some construction during this time, I raise my hat to you, because I'm overwhelmed, seriously overwhelmed. I know at some point we're gonna finish it up. It's taking a lot of coins, and this is not the only business I have, this is not the only project I have, this is not the only thing I have. This shirt is so baggy, like I've had it forever. My mom gifted it to me. But it's tight here, but it's baggy all over. Anyway, yeah, at some point you have to start somewhere. And then the people in the neighborhood, they can see the progress. They can see that we started with almost nothing, and then every year, something is changing. But the only annoying part to me is the fact that I just feel like it's always a construction zone. Like we started this project 2017, and I feel like it's always a construction zone. Like, I don't know. That's the only annoying part, because if I was rich, I would have just, finished everything, tiled all the floors, the classrooms. The classrooms don't even have tiles on the floor. The hallways have tiles on the floor, but the classrooms no, And this is another thing that we're planning. My sister and I were talking about how can we raise some funds, or at least loan some money, because we're doing all of this based on the profit that the school is making and the money coming of our pockets, okay? So we haven't had any loans in order to build all of this. Everything has been done through our own hard-earned money. And we're just talking about maybe we have to, go and loan some money and then finish it up all at once and then pay back the loan. But then when it comes to those, interest rate here in Cameroon is kind of high. If there was an angel investor, why not? But anyway, that's something that we have to figure out. We discuss about it this year, and then see if next summer, from June to August, we can actually hire more people, do more of the workload, and have some loans in order to finish up all of it. Construction in Cameroon is money. It's not even a joke, it's money. I don't even know how my dad did that. I don't know. My dad has a big old house. He's built another house. Like, I don't know. It wasn't until I started building that I was like, wow. And then of course materials back then were not that expensive, but also salaries were not that much, you know. And my dad was a civil engineer, but he was also working for the World Bank. So, you know, anyway, but the house that my dad has, not to brag, but I don't think I will ever be able to build that type of house. You know, I don't think so. So big up to all the people who build apartment complexes, buildings, big old mansions, house, like, I give it to you, because it's not easy. I've been in construction mode for the past maybe 6 years. It's not easy. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm having a cold. You guys can hear it. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I have to go to the bank. So I'll be back here maybe tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know if I'll be back here because tomorrow the guys have to be paid, but I don't have to be here. My brother is gonna take care of it. And yeah, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys a little bit, and then I'll see you in the next vlog. Odyssey.
Não,